They can now heal us.
Okay. Mimi's classes are now updated.
Yay. Let me do this. God damn it. I feel the timer.
I know you said classes, but there's just part of me that's like, oh, your prescription has been updated. That's nice.
Hello, everyone. How is everyone today? And hello, thank you, Dee Dee, for being first, and thank you, Dee Dee, for redeeming your daily dope boop. And hello, Z, and hello, Seal.
We're Pokemoning today.
I'm not saving you, Z. No. Gem, because he is into one of his Tom Folk games right now, and he was playing for almost 11 hours yesterday.
11 hours. We gotta pump those numbers up.
I'm
No.
sure we can hit 27 if we really try.
Yeah.
See, we believe in you.
The hilarity of that it used to be streaming 16 hours and then having people come into chat being like, go to bed.
Wasn't that mostly me and Duz telling you to like take a health break?
I mean, to be fair,
What?
that's probably was more you because I encourage that shit until
Yeah.
it's beyond a certain point. But I'm
Yeah.
incorrigible.
Yeah. Hey, that wasn't in one day. That was yeah, but still, I'm gonna call you out whenever I feel like it. You signed up for it.
You did sign up for it.
Right.
What happened last
He
time?
agreed. Couple, you can do whatever you want.
I know. I know. I know. But what happened last time on Pokemon Orange? Recap time. I don't remember what happened. I blame being zooted.
Tapping things, get down. I mean, things happened. We have new player, which is nice, and they've been added to the roster, which was nice, and we got to see them have a good old fight with their long lost pal Lula, which was nice. And yeah,
And then everyone
and Tia had their
got
own.
slightly buff.
Yep.
Except, and
Yep.
then Gem just became the strongest one.
Didi, I have a question to ask because this is relevant. Well, with Jack's new update, Jack can put their training benefits on other people's Pokemon and trainers, correct?
Yeah.
So what would happen if, during the orders phase, Max was to use agility training on, like, Tia to boost their initiative for the round when it comes to who has to declare orders for that round?
Can't use orders on other players.
Actually, with their commander ability, it does allow that.
I can sense dread in DD now.
It's just something to think about.
You
Just
sense
theoretically,
dread,
they-
but we haven't had a single fight that hasn't just been dictated by 20s and 1s. All right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the dice choose.
The dice
DD
choose.
helps, or the dice choose. Like, that's.
the dice say if it's your day or not to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so good at rolling dice, I can flip a coin now.
I got so good at rolling dice that they've got fewer sides now.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, mind you, this should like not come up. It was just the thought of like, say Tia's got 6 speed, enemy's got 8, so Tia has to declare first, and then Max is like, but I'm using agility on her, so she is not 6, she's 10 this round. I was like, how does that control or who declares orders?
As long as you're a legal target, it's all about when Max would go, because Max can't declare an order until her initiative. So if they're still faster than
Well,
Max, you're still
no.
SOL.
remember, orders actually take first priority. So if you're planning on having Max act like do an attack that round, she's not giving additional orders. But if you are declaring that Max is ordering like agility training or brutal training, you declare that at the top of the round. You just don't get your action on your turn later. Orders take precedent before all other things.
Yeah.
Hello, I am Dirge. I make problems for Dee Dee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm being the nice one. This is weird.
But yes, last session, all our players finished their fights with the random people they encountered and have decided to sit down and start their final preps before challenging the gym.
And nobody got lethally shot.
Nope.
Technically
That
correct.
lasted very long.
No, technically correct. It wasn't lethal because she
It
is
was
now up and
not
walking
lethal.
around again.
Yes.
Look, that's
It
only
didn't
as
stick.
that is only as accurate as that is
The
only
guy
as
who pulled the trigger.
accurate as Dahlia being technically alive and technically not surviving.
Hey, just think of it this way. Sunny was just trying to be like Lula.
Oh,
She is
right, you guys
significantly
also
more
got
like
a-
Lula than she used to be.
right, yes, you guys also got a mysterious phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Found out a couple things, asked a question, got a vague answer, and then the phone call disconnected.
Hey.
But that's normal. That's like a normal Tuesday. Let's be honest here.
Tia sassed that entire call and didn't pay attention. Thank you.
When does Tia pay attention?
Battle.
Fail.
Dahlia
She's
got weird
royalty.
vibes.
She doesn't pay.
Yeah, Dahlia did not like those vibes.
The vibe set was off.
It's when people are sitting outside the normal cycle of things, Dahlia gets uncomfortable.
What do you mean?
Wait, is
It
it
was-
Lula?
Lula
was-
is a special case.
Yes, Jack?
I mean, it's only hypothetically the professor's person that trained them, so they're professor or teacher, whatever you want to call it, mentor.
And
You did mention training your mom.
That was the only hint that I remember that Max
Yep.
took
Yeah.
note of.
The only other hint was when Dahlia asking why she is seeming to exist outside of the cycle of life and death is I am the mother of preservation. That is when the phone call disconnected.
mm-hmm.
And Dahlia, actually, I think, was one of the ones that made the roll to know what that fucking meant.
Yes, you vaguely know what that means.
And I
Max
remember
knows the first part. She has no clue about the second.
I think they said something about Mimi like being like maybe useful. But I don't remember.
Mimi to them is interesting. So the main thing being
Mm-hmm.
they know the thing, they know what's going to happen. They know that the Divine Tournament is starting.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to figure out who you guys' team is because they know like 3 of them. They
Mhm.
don't know the last one, and Mimi is a contender for last slot, but probably not.
Mimi is just for the vibes, and then she has 2 Pokemon that'll be just like, plus all Mimi. I dare you.
As Dumbledore calmly asks,
Did
Harry,
put
did you put your
your
name
in
into
the
the
goblet
goblet?
of fire?
All right, but yes, so you guys finish up that phone call.
That was 2 sessions ago, wasn't it? It was.
Nope, that was last session.
I thought it was 2 sessions ago because it was after Lula's fight.
Lula's
Yes,
fight was
it's-
first.
Ah,
Lewis,
Yeah.
yeah, and
I was kind of just recapping the last 2
Yeah.
because it was kind of in the same scene.
Anyway.
per
Yeah.
se. But yeah,
Mhm.
continuing.
you guys finished your fights. What would you like to do?
Well, Dahlia still needs to introduce the group to her other Pokemon.
Tia would probably at first, I'd like, how about we rest for the day and then
Yeah.
like go out and do training and introductions in the morning? Because
Oh yeah,
frankly,
absolutely.
Tia would probably like, it is a pleasure to meet you. We literally have done several battles today. The Pokemon are exhausted and I think need sleep.
Everyone
Oh,
needs sleep.
absolutely.
Sunny wags her tails excitedly. She doesn't know what that means. She's excited.
I
She's
think
vibing.
I think
She's
either
exploding with energy.
yeah, I think it was Sunny that has a big ass lollipop that's bigger than her.
Yes.
Yes! Why do you think she's having the best day?
So, for the trainers,
Mhm.
if you are taking the day to rest, are you doing any research into the gym?
Lula is.
So's Dahlia. She's from Johto. She ain't stupid. You figure out what that gym leader can do.
All right, Max, Tia.
Oh yeah, of course, especially because she's a fairy.
Max is gonna spend some time trying to make some new potions for the next gym battle, and she knows enough about the gym leader and wishes not to say much about it.
Okay. And Tia?
Tia is hunting scrap and is going to try and find places that maybe Max can harvest things, as well as needing to do specific retraining with both Gaia and Eerie, because she's got to help them fix some of their habits from being wild Pokemon.
Okay. So then, Max and Tia, I don't need any rolls from y'all.
Sounds good.
The retraining you know how to do and everything. And you did grab scrap for the day already in a previous session.
That's her.
However, for Dahlia and Lula, I am going to need your choice. Please let me know which one you're checking. Perception, Pokemon Education, or Command. You may use a different skill if you can provide a decent argument for why that is giving you knowledge on how the gym leader is handling the team in the battle.
Lula will use command
Okay.
and
Uh,
unsurprisingly rolled good.
Dahlia. I could try to argue for occult ed because fairies.
You could. It would
Lula could-
affect the information you would get.
She probably would do that because that is what she knows, and she might have some ancient knowledge that the others aren't privy to that could be useful.
Could Lula help?
Well, if you're doing your own research, would you be able to
So-
help while doing your own?
It will. If you help, you'll get a little more out of the occult. You'll get a little less out of your command roll, though.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, I'll
because.
go with that. Just
Okay.
because Lula has a lot of experience with fairies.
Yeah, basically, you are now spending time conversing details back and forth with Dahlia instead of just focusing notes, all that kind of stuff.
Which means I get to roll 5d6 for this. Yeah!
Okay, fantastic. Okay,
Hot damn!
so we'll do Dahlia since that's the one that basically got buffed. So, Dahlia, what you and Lula are able to discern from everything you know is a couple things. One, you see around a lot of the Pokemon in a lot of the battles a condensation of light that you both know is pure fairy energy.
Okay.
And you occasionally see one of these lights wink out and the Pokemon be a little more invigorated.
Huh.
Alright, so fairy lights.
Huh.
You also, however, you do also know though notice that for the most part, these Pokemon that you're seeing are not particularly powerful fairy yet. They are not altering things at a high level yet.
Okay.
But you can very much see some of the personalities at play. And
Mhm.
you know ways to like connect and understand them. You know that some of these are much more sadistic and you also note that a lot of them are, however, even at this point, very good at channeling fairy energy outside of their body to accomplish effects. By which I
Okay.
mean basically most of them are special attack users instead of physical users.
Okay.
Well, that's good to. That is good to know. So yeah, she would definitely note that and just be okay.
Um,
So what we really have to watch out for is their special attacks. That's almost everything they'll be throwing at us.
Also, there is definitely some trickery there, but the occult isn't necessarily giving you exactly what kind of trickery. You're just noting that a number
Shenanigans are
of them
afoot.
are sadistic, but they are for as young as you know they are. Patient. More patient than you expect of fairy at that age, with what you know.
Okay, so
Aw.
they're special attackers, and they are no stranger to to pulling shenanigans.
And they're also patient, which is unusual.
Hmm.
Because usually young fairies are very,
Very Lula.
yeah, cough.
Well, that might actually work. Well, that patience might work in our favor.
Um, Now, getting into what you are getting specifically from the command.
Mm-hmm.
First, there's the very, very obvious.
Mm-hmm.
That gym leader hasn't said a damn word.
Mm-hmm.
Any of the first badge fights you watched, not a damn word.
Huh.
Also, you know that gym leader is old.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that a whole ass teenager?
Okay, so Lula looks at them and goes, oh no. Dahlia looks at them and goes, okay, something's fucked.
Yes. There is orders being issued, but it is being issued from a Mawile, who is always present.
I
Ah.
see.
Also, from command, you've picked up. It looks like the the theme here is win by inches, destroy by a mile. Set up, and take advantage of every little bit until you suddenly reveal an overwhelming force.
Well, that's horrifying. But makes sense.
You also, Lula, and Dahlia picked this up in slightly different ways. Hey, these guys are a little. Fairies this age aren't usually this durable.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
They take hits. They take hard hits. They take hard steel hits and poison hits. Why are you still moving so good?
Huh.
That's. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like they've been trained for durability. Most fairies will go down pretty quickly if you hit them with a good enough steel or poison move.
Huh.
Does do they take the hits better than they should, or are they taking all hits better than they should?
They're taking all hits better than they should.
Okay, well, look, see, here, they're not overcoming the weaknesses. They're just kind of
Tanking it.
yeah, they're just kind of tanking through them.
Honestly, though, with fairy types, training them for durability is the best way to shore up their usual weaknesses.
The problem is just the variation in the kind of damage you have coming in. Looking at that, though,
And the Pokemon that you see, there's enough first badge battles. You see a Clefairy, a Cutiefly, a Snubble, a Spritzee, a Milcery, a Kirlia, a Togetic.
a Togetic this early? Oh dear, that's gonna be dangerous.
To show the audience what these all look like.
Babies.
So I am going to go out on a very short limb here and say that Togetic is probably their ace.
That, from what you've observed, from what you've seen is a safe assumption, as you've noticed that Togetic the least, and when it comes out, it starts throwing rocks around, and things start going down very fast.
Okay, that means we'll want to be prepared for. With that spread, very normal. Lulu's got his Pokedex out and is going through it. Very normal, fairy bug, very normal. Okay. Looking at that. Okay. Dahlia?
Yeah.
What are Saray and Banshee capable of?
Okay, well, Banshee, if I can convince her out into the fight, she's a little more physical than Saray is. She's a little more durable too. But I mean, if we aren't going by pure amount of hits they can take, but she does have Confuse Ray and Spite or Echoed Voice.
Okay.
You have also noted every trainer must use at least 2 Pokemon, or must. It is declared that every trainer is using at least 2 Pokemon.
So
Okay.
she will have to. That's going to be a talk she's going to have with Banshee later.
And what can Saray do? Is she
Oh,
still a setup sweeper?
Oh, even better now. She finally learned Nasty Plot.
Okay.
So if she has
I want you to
time, it won't matter how durable they are.
So, going into it, start with Saray. Hold Banshee in reserve for that Kirlia or that Togetic. A good Spite could turn the tide of the battle.
Okay, I think Banshee would probably be good with that. Let her just swap in when she needs to.
Yeah, and Saray's, if I remember what she was like, she's good at messing with people. So, Sorry, I'll take a point on this one. Sunny and Snowy aren't the most durable, but they can take a few hits and set up some mean stuff and beat down whatever they throw out to start. Then
Right.
you come in then you have Banshee in reserve for their ace and make good use of that spite. Astonish, spite, confuse
Uh,
ray, anything to debilitate their ace.
And Soray does still have mean luck.
Awesome. Okay.
So once the ace is out, we can always make it so she can't pull it back if we start wailing on it hard enough.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. So that's our strategy.
Offers a fist bump.
Hops up, fist bump.
And I'll try to make then. And Soray, we'll probably open with acid spray. Acid spray. Get him even weaker for you. And just that grin on anyone else would be. If Lula didn't know Soray like he did, that would be very concerning. As it is, it's only a little concerning.
She's still terrifying.
All right, I'm gonna jump over to the others real quick. So we'll go ahead and jump to Max. In the middle of relaxing, prepping, petrol snuffling around everywhere, and he found something. He did. He promises.
Max is disconcerted by the sound of a trash can being knocked over, and now she's running over to it to get her Pokemon out of said trash can, to which he thought he found treasure. So, yeah, trying to get a little rascal out of a trash can. This is a fun time instead of training or preparing or relaxing for the gym battle.
Yep. And as you finally do get Petrol under control and walk away, the nugget that was just below where Petrol had been sits there still unclaimed.
Oof.
But yeah, you know what's coming. You're aware. And you know what kind of things to prep.
Yeah, that is true. She pets Petrol on the head and tries to clean him up from a bit of trash that's stuck to him and whatnot.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make your medical stuff. I will also give you, because you're spending time doing this and because of your what knowledge you have, you may, in the fight, have any one medicinal item of your choice. You do not have to tell me now. You can make the decision in the moment. It's what you prepped.
Okay. Nice.
So long as it is below 1,000 Poké Dollars in value.
Gotta love when you have
Sounds good.
Schrodinger's poison. Schrodinger's potion.
Yeah.
Yep. Could be a status healer, could be an ether, could be, though I don't think ethers are in this, could be a healing, whatever.
It could be a
You choose
revive.
You choose in the moment.
Revives are only 300.
Yeah, you choose in the moment. Okay?
Yep. Okay.
All right. And then Tia?
Mhm.
You've already been out digging for the day, digging around. You've got ran off from the couple scrapyards. They're closed at this point.
She's contemplating stealing their fences.
But Eerie and Gaia need you.
Yep.
Retraining with them goes pretty well. Eerie seems to take to it well. Gaia seems to struggle. The old bones just sometimes aren't moving the way they should be.
She leaned down, like, it's okay, Gaia. Sometimes my strategy's never been to be the fastest on the field. She pats Guy on the head and then pats on the sides, like, you are the wall. You are the shield that protects those around you. You do not need to be the battering ram. You do not need to be the racer. Be the wall. protect others, and then punish those who have the audacity to hurt your family.
You get a nod. But you see something. Guy is planning something, but isn't telling you what.
No, I'm always here for you. You're part of my family now.
Your Guy looks like she's just about to say something when Eerie lets out a cry of pain and distress.
Swing around.
It looks like they messed up in the training and stretching and just kind of bumped and bruised and fell and hit something. Very minor, but startling.
Tia comes over, picks her up in one arm. Hey Gaia, let's go see Max. I have been noted to be what is called a war crime if I try to apply first aid. Max!
Mimi.
Yes.
A friend is in pain.
Mimi suddenly did like spider sense, or as we call it, Mimi sense, and she was nearby. She was like seeing if she finds any herbs, right? So she walks over. She said, "I can take a look."
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I just forget I have two of you now.
Eerie is excited. Eerie can smell the treats.
I'm sorry, I just imagine Mimi. There's just the cry of pain picks up. Don't worry, I've got you. And then just Mimi, just instant transmission appears behind
Yes.
behind Tia.
Yes.
Finds a good place to put Yuri down that Mimi can look them over.
Bambi.
And then,
oh, go ahead.
And then does turn back to Gaia, because she has not forgotten that Gaia seemed to want to say something.
Mimi's Pokemon, before I roll Melito Elitasin, Mimi's Pokemon, starting from Juno is trying to find herbs that may help this situation. She hasn't found anything but rocks.
Amazing. Also, I was like, Juno doesn't even know what herbs would help, so you have been brought rocks, miscellaneous grasses,
Yes.
and sticks, because Mom always said sticks were really, really important.
And Mimi just says, "Thank you, Juno." And Bambi is actually ready to go if they need to take the bean to the medical center. Like, she's laying down, she's ready. Like, this is probably the most calm you'll ever see Bambi.
I will say, this isn't even something you need to roll
Yeah.
in order to treat. This is just so minor. It was
Yeah.
more surprising than anything else, which Jem has already figured out.
Yeah. That why Jem is just letting the other two do what they want, because in her eyes, besides Bambi, because I feel like Bambi and Jem are probably maybe only like a couple months apart in age. But since Juno is still, a baby, Juno still needs to have basically quote unquote playtime in her eyes. So Mimi sets over the Pokemon and kind of, helps it calms down, numbs the pain or the, whatever, sore. And then gives a small lollipop. A tiny one.
Which Yuri very happily accepts.
I forgot. It's a she or he? I forget.
She.
Seems to be okay. Just maybe take it easy for at least like I want to say less than an hour.
Yeah.
And then Mimi just vanishes. Like just vanishes into like whatever like foresty or grass area to find Juno.
Just instant transmissions away again.
Yes. Yeah. Tia, when you tried to talk to Gaia again, Gaia has just begun meditating. And is not really looking up to share anything anymore.
Tia goes, sits down next to them, crosses their legs, and is like, all right, we shall compete in who is the most internally peaceful. I'm gonna win.
I'll win at achieving inner peace.
Exactly.
I'm
And
so
then Tia,
hyped for this relaxation competition.
and Tia does not fall asleep in the middle of this multiple times.
Sure. All right. So that is pretty much how the night goes. You've got the two of the nerds talking, chatting, theorizing about stuff, and making plans. Max focusing on a couple preps, but mostly keeping her Pokemon happy and comfortable. Mimi double checking on everyone, and Tia ends up doing some meditation with her squad, who also pops out and begins meditating.
Mhm.
Turns out the second best is actually BT.
Prince gave up in 3 seconds and went to menace people.
Yes.
Understandable.
I feel
Prince
like
has
They're
now
the best
started.
meditator. They're the best meditator. They don't need to do this. Menace.
Yeah.
I feel like Prince and
They've
Bambi
now
are
started
just plotting.
They've now started, according to them, mugging people. They found a hat someone abandoned, and they just kind of make cute but threatening, but it's actually just kind of cute moves at random people walking by until they like toss in money. You made 500
Winning.
$.
Oh, sweet.
Bambi sees this, and she immediately walks over and says, I want to help. So I should do a backflip. Trope size.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
I have to say, we come back 2 hours later. You find Prince and Bambi. They're putting on the Ritz.
Mm.
Perfect. No notes.
And I should correct myself. Prince makes 500 $. Tia can suck eggs.
That's fair. He makes 500 $, buys himself and Bambi a delicious meal, and Tia never sees a dime of this.
Yes. Prince actually tips the entire rest of the amount in front of Tia.
I want Bambi gets probably older apple pie. What's dinner? What's dinner? She doesn't know what dinner is. She just sees apple pie. Okay.
Prince very
Mind you,
specifically
Prince did
orders a
bring-
food that Prince likes, but BT really likes, and eats it in front of BT.
Yes, absolutely. Though does bring back dessert for Snowy.
Aww.
So Snowy got distracted from the whole planning thing.
That implies. Yeah.
Free
We can
dessert.
fill Snowy in later.
They
Free
did.
dessert. Let's fucking go.
They did bring
What?
back something for Lula. Shows it to them and then eats it, and walks away without saying anything.
Oh,
Okay, Prince does not have poison points. Cool. Prince got a nuzzle. Prince
was
got
that
a
a nuzzle?
nuzzle from Snowy.
Oh, then he's looking like he has won the world.
Aw.
Bambi sneaks up behind Luna. Totally does not sneak. Bambi does not know the first thing about sneaking up on people. And headbutts.
Fine.
I will say, as Max is going back, you walk by the same trash can Petra was digging, and Petra was just glaring at the trash can. You one kept keeping your secrets today.
Come on. You don't need to play in the trash can. Let's go. And it just kind of carries them along.
Alright, but
Adorable little gremlin.
Yes.
but
At
it
some
is the
point
next.
before going to bed, I was gonna say at some point before going to bed, Dahlia seemed to be talking to empty air. She was talking to Banshee about the gym battle tomorrow.
Alright, but yeah, then it is the next day. The
Banshee
gym
does
battles
not
are
like
today.
to be perceived.
Bambi will find
So?
a way. Bambi will find a way. It's Bambi. Bambi will find a way to befriend doll.
So you guys head to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
As you get in for the registration,
I want to say something
Who?
that Juno did.
go ahead.
Juno found a sunflower that's laying around. She picked it up and then gave it to Max. He said, "I found this. Be cheap," and then waddles away.
Max just takes the flower and kind of stows it in her little lab coat pocket and keeps going.
Juno has now successfully done pickup more than petrol.
Oh,
It's baby. Don't disturb the baby.
Alright, but as you get up to the front, who's battling first?
Tia does look to Max. I was like, team up with you for this, though. This is probably going to be one of the harder gyms for me, so I do apologize.
Harder gyms for you?
Max, I am a dragon, and I beat people up with my fists. Fairies tend to laugh at both of those.
I thought you were the most fearsome dragon and nobody could ever stop you.
You're
Would
right.
you say
Okay,
that?
120%. We're gonna go crush this now. That is all Tia needed.
See, I don't even need to be serious. I can say it half sarcastically and she'll still believe it.
What was that, Max?
Nothing.
That's what I thought.
I said I believe in you twice, actually.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna rock this.
Just gonna say I'll go get us set up at registration then. That's all. Yeah.
Tia, +1 confidence.
Alright. Then that means Lula and Dahlia can make their way to the stands.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're going second. All right.
Juno pissed
Let's
like
give you a little more
Oh, go ahead.
time to watch.
Yeah.
Juno is about to do a cute thing. Juno tastes her Pokeball and says that and says, "I'm going to nap now. Bye bye," and then pops into a Pokeball.
Oh.
Here. Before they go though, she's gonna go over to Quill. Like, hey Quill, could you help me with something?
He gives an affirmative nod.
Tia gets a bunch of the scrap in a particular holster. Like, can you melt this down for me?
He does a little silly thing where he looks like he's like warming up his arm muscles and then he just kind of does an ember. So all that meant nothing, but he warmed up either way, so that happened.
Hey, he warmed up.
Exactly. But yes, he's willing to assist in any way that is needed for whatever this project may be.
All right. Tia and him just go off to the side. They do that for a little while because she's preparing something.
Yeah, you guys got some time in the prep room.
Dee Dee, I did DM you kind of what Tia's up to here.
Let me take a look. I like it. I'm gonna say it doesn't have that effect at this exact second,
Mm-hmm.
but something will happen.
Okay.
Max is trying to talk with Petrol and get them a little bit more honed in for this fight than they have been for the last few.
Erie, actually, Gaia will come over and basically try to talk Petrol, get them a little more focused. They have, for the last very long time, helped deal with a bunch of baby Pokemon out in the wild, so they know a little bit about raising a rambunctious youngster, and are trying to help Max focus them.
They have their own little moment of, just trying to focus in and talk with one another as much as they can.
Erie is just regally sitting by and trying to keep Prince from being a menace.
Yes. All right, and soon enough, a gym trainer walks by. Miss Power, Miss Passion, Miss Bordeaux, we're ready for you.
Excellent.
Pats Max on the back. Let's do this.
Let's get this one over with, shall we?
Come on, it's gonna be exciting.
I don't know.
Presenting, versing our Donma gym leader, Maxine Passion and Tiamat Bordeaux.
Tia slams their staff when they make their appearance, and the little recorder that they have even plays a little bit of music as Max and Tia walk out.
Max kind of just gives a bit of a wave. She knows that there's not a huge crowd, but there is cameras and recordings, so
Tia is treating this as if it was a fanfare stage.
And this will be a battle for their first in Vonin badges. Watch these folks. Watch these two folks. Could they go all the way? Let's find out how their beginning of their journey happens. This will be a 2-on-2 match. Each contestant will use 2 Pokemon. Are you both ready?
ready.
Ready.
Send out your starters.
Tia points forward, and Erie actually runs onto the field first.
Max
Prince-
will
Mhm.
speak to her Pokeball for a little bit, and before throwing it and letting out Quill.
So, the second Quill hits the field. First, I'm going to get the other gym leader out. So, turn order. But the second, the gym leader doesn't even move, but a Pokeball pops open. And a Clefairy enters the field.
There is a more skittish looking Quill at this point.
A Clefairy holding a Toxic Orb, very visibly.
Erie will talk over to Quill's like, "Don't worry, we'll do that. We got this, and I'm here to support you."
We won't lose again.
All right, and Tia is sending out Erie.
Mm-hmm.
me see here. Yeah, I think that's the other one they'll send out. And to match Eerie, a Cutiefly pops out.
Adorable.
You got on getting the models onto the field?
Yeah. All right.
Alright, let's see here. That. Alright. What is Quill's speed?
I believe it's 10. Yeah, 10.
Alright. Max?
16.
Okay. Eerie?
7.
And Tia.
5.
Perfect. Then with that, let the battle officially begin! Tia, you're giving orders first.
Eerie. Let's drench that cutie fly in some venom. He's ordering Eerie to use acid, or no. It's like Eerie, set up the yeah, no, drench it in acid, setting up acid spray.
Okay. The Mawile calls out to the Clefairy, okay, go ahead and catch them both in a sing, get them to sleep. The Clefairy doesn't look like they're listening.
Well done.
And let's see here. Cutiefly, go ahead and start us off with a Silver Wind on the Nidoran. And Max.
All right, Quill, let's see how fast they can handle our attacks. Let's get in there with a quick flame wheel.
Alright.
And
Is anyone using priority?
with agility training from Max.
What is Quill's
Let's see.
initiative with agility training?
+4 to the initiative.
Alright. Do they only have one stack of agility training right now?
Yeah, just one stack.
Okay.
Bonus 1 to movement capabilities, +4 to initiative.
Okay. Alright. So yeah, any priority moves being triggered?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Then Max, are you giving orders or are you doing an action?
Given orders.
Fantastic. Then it will be Quill with that bonus initiative.
And Quill's gonna try and run right up and get in that flame wheel. Let's see. Quill,
That is
flame
just
wheel,
a 2 evasion.
2 AC to hit. All right, Quill.
$100% to hit.
Without, yeah, brutal training wouldn't do anything there.
Yeah, if you had
'Cause I've
double
already
brutal,
used-
it would have been a crit, but
Yeah. Well, flame wheel burns on 19, so that would have been it. But man, no big deal.
Well,
you
yeah.
what okay, so your daily was agility. What order training did you give them for your turn?
If you
Oh,
gave
I
them,
see.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
so
you
yeah,
gave
it
them-
would be brutal and agility. I see.
Okay, so
Okay.
you give them one of each.
Yeah.
Okay, that
so
sounds like
you do
got the
burn.
right one.
You got the
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's a burn on the 19 plus. Damage is going to be 31 fire physical.
Yeah. All right, 1 second. I'm just double checking what burn effects, what stat it changes.
It's defense in the system, I believe, because poison is special defense.
I want to say you're right. I'm just making sure.
-2 defense. Combat stage, lose 1 tick of hit points when taking a standard action.
Okay. -2 defense combat stage. Perfect. All right, and what was the damage? I'm sorry. Jack?
The damage was 31 fire physical. Sorry.
31 fire physical. Okay. The burn happens after that. So
Yeah.
all right. Um, I will say when you got close to the Clefairy, you can see it already seems to be looking a little purple and green, like it's already been affected by something. Like that toxic
Well,
poisoned it.
Quill lands a solid hit, but he's not super confident in the hit that landed regardless. Seeing
And
the Clefairy.
yeah, that hit didn't seem to do much. Like definitely a little weirdly little.
He's slightly panicking. He's panicking.
The fairy gym leader just sighs, raises and snaps her fingers, and orbs of light burst into existence around the Clefairy.
Oh, that's what she. Oh, she's using fairy lights. I've seen Josant use those before. Hey, be careful of those!
And Fairy's gonna go.
It's not just me. Does something seem off about the Clefairy?
The Clefairy leans closer to Quill. Puts a hand on Quill's shoulder, ignoring the fire. And holds out the other, bestowing a gift.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, this one's Oh yeah, this is personal. Fairy has a beef with him.
Quill. Please gain a toxic orb as a held item and become
Oh,
poisoned.
Oh!
Toxic orb has been gained.
And please become poisoned.
-2 to that. Special defense combat stage. Oh no.
And don't know what the worst part is?
Hmm.
Bestow is swift.
Oh.
So, right after that, Clefairy just forces Quill to take that Toxic Orb. This has happened before. Quill knows exactly what's coming.
Yep.
You know what? Because I'm going to do something. This is a 5-strike move. I'm going to say it's a roll of 8.
Ooh.
Well then.
Just, I have a reason, and it will balance. I promise.
All good.
Because Quill looks up. And again, he got poisoned last time. Now he knows the Clefairy is just going to hold him there and just beat him. No skill, no finesse. It's just going to hold him and hit him and hit him and hit him. Please take 30 physical damage.
Understood.
You are also now grappled by the Clefairy.
Yuri calls over. Quill, are you okay?
This has happened before, and I don't want it to end the same way as it did last time.
Is Quill desperate?
So angry at him. He's the
Oh,
one who got
oh.
away.
That's the thing.
Oh.
No, in the stands. The Clefairy isn't angry. They're enjoying this.
Angry, sadistic. Honestly, same thing with a fairy.
How desperate is Quill right now?
Pretty desperate not to have the same thing happen to him again. You know, he's kind of panicking, but he's trying to do anything he can to fight his way out.
So, may I have something happen in this moment?
Hmm.
So a rock is tossed from off the side, hits Tia on the belt, and Erie's like, wait, what? And you see Aries are called. Prince has leaped forward, jumped off of Tia's head, pounced near Quill's like, come on, are you not the knight? We do not bow, we do not break. Stand up. Fight. Prince has forced Erie off the field and taken her place. He's not going to let his bestest of friends suffer like this. No regal gentleman would allow it.
Will is struggling still, though, because he's kind of tormented with his own past of being abandoned from being knocked out last time and afraid of being abandoned again.
How much damage did Quill actually take from that hit?
30? Normal physical?
Yeah, so how much did he
Or
actually take?
defenses.
Just oh right, the defenses.
You
DD, I
20,
can't remove
yeah.
Erie.
We're just gonna move Erie off to the side.
Okay.
Okay. And what percentage of Quill's health did that do?
Just shy of a third.
Okay. So this is now going to be Quill's internal. This has happened before. It's the exact same thing. In fact, it seems the Clefairy almost knows it because in the middle of just hitting Quill, they just ever so slightly use the control they have to turn Quill to look at Max. They think you're weak too.
No, it's not true.
You'll be back again with another trainer. What is that?
No,
the
it's
third?
not
It'll be
true.
the third time now?
I'm gonna win this time.
Really? Look at that. You're already shaking.
I think that's the
Oh.
concussion.
Poor little one was never strong.
I'll show you who's strong when I win this fight.
All I see is a victim to be abandoned on the side of the road after I'm done.
It won't happen again. I won't let it.
How strong is Quill's conviction?
He's struggling with it, but fairly strong.
Prince is
How
trying
strong
to
is
give
it
words of encouragement.
after Prince came out and
I mean, it did motivate him, but the Clefairy is kind of sapping away the work Prince had done.
Here, Prince is like, does a royal knight bow to the enemy? Stand tall.
If you can't see, I'm kind of being held.
What knight allows himself to be held back? You are the royal flame knight. Before your princess and before the prince, stand tall and break them. You have this. We all believe in you. I believe in you. Break them.
this is the moment. Does Quill break?
He's trying to push off the Clefairy by summoning as much fire as he can out of him. He's trying to kind of summon the strength forth.
He resists, he pushes even now.
He resists, he fights the Clefairy.
You fight the Clefairy, even feeling the poison rushing through your veins?
I can't let her down. And I can't let down Prince. I can't let down anybody else.
Quill feels something. Quill is a fire type. Fire typing is ephemeral, destructive, warming, but never something that could be grasped. You could have never been the shield, the protector. After all, how could you? You couldn't stop a hit. Not as you were. But what if you were different? And Quill's mind goes back a little bit, just to right before the fight. That molten steel. What if fire could be solid? And what if a knight would not break? Quill, please evolve.
Dun 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 dun.
Mid-battle evolution!
Mid-battle evolution.
Prince, the most ruthless motivator.
Prince, helping! It's spelled with an A, so you know it's extra awesome.
Quill uses his slightly larger size now to sort of push off the Clefairy.
I don't think there's a sort of about it.
Oh yeah.
Prince, something is different. You've seen other Kolava. You feel different. You, in this moment, understand that you could endure the weight of the world and burn away all who would threaten those who stand behind you. And this Clefairy thinks that you would break in front of it? Please correct it of this misconception.
Quill is about to have moments, I believe.
Quill is ready, and his fire is burning. He's ready for the fight.
Since he did just evolve, he probably has a new speed, I would take it.
It's only increased by 1.
That's fine. But Quill may go ahead and use an attack right now, targeting the Clefairy.
Well, Max is gonna try and yell out to him to use a cut. Quill will attempt to use a cutting-like move. Would you like a roll? What would you like here from me?
But- No, that's not what's being demanded. You know what attack to use. We discussed it earlier.
Yep. Will
Will
attempt
just-
a Sunsteel Strike.
Quill succeeds. The attack automatically hits and crits. What is the damage? And then please narrate exactly how Quill, now a Kolava, a steel fire Kolava, does this attack. The attack that belongs to the sun.
He goes through a lot of the memories that he's struggling with of being abandoned in the times that Max was there for him while he was trying to rehabilitate himself. Thinking about the times that he was with Prince and Prince was cheering him on as his knight. And he kind of just puts all of his strength into this attack and lays out the Sunsteel Strike with as much power as he possibly can muster, kind of making a huge blast in the explosion. So we don't even know where Quill or what happened to Quill in that blast. But that will be a 47 steel physical for the crit. Damage roll. So it's the damage roll that gets doubled?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a
And remember-
61 damage. Steel
Remember,
physical.
you have stab on this now. So make sure you're doing a 12 DB.
Oh boy. Yeah. So I guess that would be a 63 damage. Steel physical.
Okay, so
Uh,
before taking
12
into account things, your stab
12
would be
Yeah, 12 DB.
30.
That would mean that it's 30, which is that the
Oh,
30 is what's doubling.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I don't know why it's not registered.
It's not doing the thing.
Doing...
It's it's okay. So if it's at 30, 30 times 2 is 60 plus 13 would be 73.
There we go. That's what that number should be.
I think that Clefairy just got laid the fuck out.
Also, you are cured of your poison. After all, your steel type. What measly poison thinks it can prevent you from performing your nightly duties? Also, as an aside, you just did 95 damage.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Clefairy has ceased.
Yes.
All three of the lights surrounding that Clefairy winked out in an instant to try and mitigate that damage, and they still couldn't.
There is some
What's
very loud
the-
cheering from the stands.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The loudest. Lula's losing his damn mind.
Oh,
Dahlia has
also-
picked up Lula so he can be held up higher for better acoustics.
Also, Quill, that toxic orb you got gifted?
Yeah.
Why, it burns away. Such a measly trinket is not fit to be held by the knight.
Would that poison energy be kind of ambient into the air?
Oh, did the
Yeah,
orb get aerosolized?
Unless Quill chooses to absolutely destroy it. I will grant that option to Quill. Quill can destroy the container and disperse the energy, or Quill can consume it in a single moment of absolute destruction.
Oh, just to piss off the Clefairy after all of this shit? Yeah, he's gonna eat it.
Then, I'm sorry, this is Quill's moment.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
You, again, Quill, in this moment, you gained the type of understanding of both fire and steel that people train decades to achieve. You understand in your very core what it is to be a fire steel type. It is to stand firm and destroy all in front of you. And so, you took this truth and imparted it into the Clefairy in the Sunsteel Strike. And you take this last moment that you have, because you can feel this understanding slipping, and you unmake this toxic orb.
Will gives himself a very triumphant roar before kind of yelling to the Clefairy that you don't get to choose my destiny. I decide.
Tia, you noticed something.
Mhm.
So that molten slag had coalesced and cooled around the head of your spear.
Mhm.
It seemed lifeless. You're not esoteric. You're a dragon. But you knew a spark was missing. You just weren't sure what.
Mhm.
In that moment of evolution, in the light, you now wield the molten steel spear. Your weapon moves that do not already have a type now count as steel typed and burn on an 18 plus.
Ooh,
As
nice.
as the head of the weapon is now an ever shifting, ever flowing stream of molten steel.
She twirls the weapon just a little bit. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
The gym leader has perked up. Oh, little Maxine. That was a showing.
That was a bit more than I was even expecting. Yes.
And I see, truly, a much finer trainer than the little one's prior partner. After all, you are capable.
Well, I thank you. I did learn a lot from you, so I kind of hope I am.
Oh, yes, and now that the little one that I could sense, I knew there was something in them. Now that someone has managed to awaken them and guide them to gaining the strength that they should have had in the first place, now I must test how well it's tempered.
Well, me and Quill are ready for more, so
Bring on the next.
Oh, good. Then I'm sure this will be fine. And at that, the Togetic comes out, floats in the air, and all of you on the field can feel their power sink into the earth of the arena. That's what we're going to go ahead and call it.
nice.
Great session.
Well done, everybody.
Yeah.
Also, I need Princess Speed, please.
Princess Speed is sorry,
He's
one
like a
second.
6.
He's
not-
slow. He's
He's
4.
yeah, I was gonna say he ain't quick.
Yes.
But
Mm.
I do hope that felt suitably dramatic.
Oh, 100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was the goal, was to give a proper dramatic moment for Quill to... Also, please go ahead and full heal Quill.
Well then.
That's why I said I'm going to make it an auto 8, because I am going to full heal Quill right after.
I said talk to you guys later.
Later.
Bye.
Later.
Alright, let's find someone to wait. Thank you everyone who came out today. I really do appreciate it. We're going to wait Saint Snake the Silvery so people can watch some animals. I'm gonna go do some food as always. Due to recent health stuff, I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but we shall see. But I shall see you guys next time. Bye bye.